Hey guys, today I am taking you guys to Stamford's first house built in 1699 by Samuel Hoyt. This originally was on Hoyt Street and it got moved when they rebuilt the police academy or the police station. They moved in 2016 here. That's a 17th century Cape Cod style. I don't know if we're going to be able to go in. I don't know if I have to get tickets. Originally this was red. I'm going to probably post some pictures when I went on my 4th grade field trip. It was a red house. We did an inside tour. But let me see if I can get some tickets. So this nice gentleman let me in to this museum part. The house unfortunately is closed because they can't staff people. They don't have enough staff. So these are all artifacts that were found in Stamford over the years. He did say this tombstone was from a guy who saved a Stamford woman from being hanged as a witch. I don't know, probably in the 1600s. This was in Columbus Park, which used to be a cemetery. And when they redid the streets down there, they just threw this tombstone to the side. They were supposed to move the bodies, but apparently they don't think they did. And they just moved the tombstones, kind of like a poltergeist thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if Columbus Park was completely haunted. So there's some other artifacts here. From a silhouette from a woman in the 18th century. And he said over here, this book is from 1662, and it depicts, this book is the first born European baby from settlers in Stamford. Actually, the first baby born in Stamford, basically, in the 17th century. So you could see how old this book is, and they're trying to protect it. This is the 18th century flag, and there's only, I'm trying to see what it says here. Here, I'll let you guys, if you guys want to pause and read this. This is this table, okay. 18th century, early 19th century. Look at all this stuff down here. This flag, oh my gosh. Very old flag. John Davenport. Oh, like named after the Davenport Ridge. Wasn't there a Davenport school? This is probably who it's named after. A grist mill, 1726. Clearly, Fulling Mill became a center of business activity for 2 centuries. That's a little painting of it. Oh my gosh, look at all these old documents. I can't read them because I don't have my glasses with me. But if you guys want to read any of these things, definitely pause it. Oh, this spinning wheel, if this is the same one, I remember, and I'll put a picture in, this was in the Stamford house. Oh my God, look at the tiny little chairs. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my God, whose top hat is this? I can't see it. It says it right here. Some people's pictures. I should have brought my glasses. I wasn't planning on reading. It was very nice of him to let me in here. A sampler by Rebecca Elizabeth Smith, age 7 years old. The sampler is dated 1830 and is very simple. Oh, it's, I guess, a children's crocheting or like knitting. Elizabeth Tuttle. This is very cool. There's some more stuff in the hallway. I will show you guys too. Bill of sale for Thomas Seymour sells 8-year-old. Oh my gosh. $30. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. All right. Hi. There's some more stuff here. Cast iron kettle. Some more stuff over here. And then some stuff over here. Some tools. All right, so yeah, we can't go in the house, but let's go back outside. That was very nice that he let me in there. Like I said, he said that they don't have the staff to do any tours or anything right now. There was a historian who just died. He was 84 years old, and he said that he has been doing the history of Stamford since he was a teenager. He had just passed away, so I will give you guys a little peek in here. I don't want to get too close, and I don't know how they relocated this from Hoyt Street. It's amazing to me. You can kind of see in there a little bit. It looks like someone's bedroom in here. So that's the back of the house. I'm guessing the foundation's all original too. I guess the paint maybe wore off. Doesn't look like they repainted it. So yeah, it used to be red though. All right, let's go take a look at some other stuff. All right, so we are on High Ridge Road now, heading towards downtown. For those people that used to live in Stamford, you can kind of see it's changed a lot. We got the Burger King that's still there, and the Stamford Diner still there on the right. There's not a lot of stores, obviously have changed. There was a Borders Books on the left here. Now it's a Trader Joe's. We have coming up, well, it's a red light. Coming up on the left over here, there, it was Turner River Hardware. And on the right is Cedar Heights Road. Get your bearings on where you are. Alright, so we're passing Turner River Hardware now. It's completely closed in. I don't know what they're doing there. Coming soon. Oh, it's a school. Okay. I see a Ready Rooster restaurant. Oh, yeah, it's still there. Okay, Ready Rooster on the left. I'm trying to get past this bus. You guys can see over here. That's not another bus? Oh my gosh. No, I don't think it is. Alright, now we're coming up to the left side. You're going to see in a minute what used to be Ripperwalm High School. Then it was a Ripperwalm cluster program / magnet school, which I was in, class of 89. Thank you very much. It's coming in the clearing over here. There it is, right here. I don't know what it is now. It's a school still, but I don't know what kind of school. And there's children out there, so. Next, we are coming up towards Bull's Head, where Lord & Taylor's used to be. That's now a Whole Foods store. Coming up here on the right. Oh, there used to be on the left here, on this building here, is a Walden Books. Now it's a senior living, like apartments of 55 and over senior living thing. So down here, we're coming into Bull's Head. This has changed a lot for those that haven't been here in a while. So left on the right, Lord & Taylor's, now Whole Foods. You still have your shops on the left here. Liz Sue Bagels is still there. I just had a bagel not too long ago from there. It's still delicious. There used to be the Bull's Head Diner. That's no longer here. And on the right used to be a People's Bank. That's now a CVS. My man, I'm stuck in the... That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I'm stuck in the intersection. It's turning green. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. All right. So yeah, now it's a Frank Pepe's on the right here, which is weird because Colony is the original pizza here. There's a Shake Shack, CVS. The left is, instead of a Bull's Head Diner, it's called Dig. It's a restaurant. I should have gotten a Shake Shack burger for lunch. Oh well. All right, so now we're passing the intersection here. It kind of still looks the same. There's still a bank, all that stuff. All right, so now we're coming up to Ridgeway Shopping Center area. I used to work in that building right there when it was Thomas Cook Travel up at the top there. We had a great view of High Ridge Road, which is now Summer Street. Okay. There's a hotel here which changes names every other day. IHOP is still here on the right. That's been there forever. Now on the left is Ridgeway Shopping Center. Used to be like a Sears, or used to be Bloomingdale's, I think. Now it's like a Ulta, a Michael's, a Marshall's. There used to be on the left here too. What was it called? Consumer Reports. Consumer something. You used to order stuff off a catalog and they would go and get it for you in the back. Do you remember that? On the right here, over, oh, where's my finger? Right there, used to be Silmay's drugstore. That's now a Men's Warehouse. I used to work at Silmay's back in the day. Over here used to be on the right, on the left, Paper Palace, and then it was a record store. Now it's DSW. Oh, there's DSW there? I didn't know that. Yes, it's been a while since I've been... Okay, now we're kind of like on Summer Street. In Bull's Head, it goes from High Ridge to Summer Street. And fun fact is, I remember when this was two-way street. So, there's that too. Alright, let me get over on the left here so I can show you guys something. Yeah, there used to be a diner over here. Now it's TD Bank. We're passing 2nd Street, I think. I used to live on 2nd Street, and then they tore our house down and put in apartments. Okay. Let's see. Coming up, I think you guys will recognize, coming up on the left. Doing a little quick tour of Stamford on my way to my next location. Do you see what's on the left? If you grew up in Stamford, you know it's a DQ. Does anybody know when this DQ opened? And if so, put it in the comments and let me know. I gotta pull into this driveway here because I am getting me a DQ chic. And then wedge in. Oh my gosh, I used to eat here all the time. Loved wedge in. My DQ shake. So good. All right, so we're gonna finish our little tour of Stamford. On our way to our next location. All right, now we're heading into the downtown area, and if you haven't been in Stamford a while, this is gonna blow your mind because it's almost unrecognizable how different. And I swear, I come here maybe once a month, if that, and things are still changing all the time. Actually, I have to get in the left lane. Make a left. Used to be Caldor's over here on your left. They tore it completely down to the foundation. I think there are apartment buildings going in there now. It was a Burlington coat factory for a long time. Like, now it's all apartments. More apartments. That's what Stamford needs. You got a Courtyard Marriott. Straight ahead would be a movie theater. there's a lot of glass over here. Straight ahead used to be, I think, like a musical instrument store, and then there was a bird, like a bird store. You could buy birds or something like that. All right, now we have Yukon on the right. I can't remember what was there before that. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. On the left here, you have the Trump Tower apartment buildings, Target. This all changed too. What was over here? Was it Bloomingdale's? Maybe? All right, so I'm gonna make a left over here. And you're gonna see this all different too. Oh my gosh, crazy intersection. All right, so now we're getting towards, what's this all? What's a tiki thing? Okay. To the left would have been where Bobby Valentine's used to be, and a bunch of other bars and restaurants. There's still bars and restaurants there. They're just not the ones you're thinking about. A lot of outdoor seating. This used to be where the YMCA used to be on the left. I don't know what it is now. I think over here. The St. John Towers. There's only one or two left here. And they tore down the other one. There's a police officer over there. We got more new apartment buildings on the right over here. Going prices for apartments in Stamford now is probably more than someone's mortgage. So put it into perspective. And to the right used to be UBS building with the big flag on the top. And now it's the world headquarters for the WWE. So they moved their headquarters there. I wish they would do tours inside. I bet it looks amazing in there. There's supposedly a huge wrestling ring in there where the trade floor used to be, I think, is what I heard. I'm not sure. So here is the Stamford skyline from 95 coming from New York, going northbound. You have what was the UBS building on the left, now is world headquarters to WWE. Past that, you'll see the Marriott building still there. It's one of the original buildings left in Stamford that are still standing beside the St. John Towers and the GTE building. To the left is a new parking garage for the train station, which is right past the garage, and it seriously needs updating. There's the train station on the right there. And then to the left, you will see right before the Marriott, the GTE building, which was Purdue Pharma. Now Purdue Pharma is closing. I don't know what's going in there after that. This was my little landmark. The landmark building too is original. When I was little and I knew I was home in Stamford when I saw the GTE building. That was my landmark. And traffic still sucks in Stamford, by the way, on 95 and Norwalk and Bridgeport and southbound, as you can tell.